So this went on for at least for 20 days, no? Pain, terrible pain. And as usual, I went off to sleep at night, and I had a hot water bottle bag, which is giving a little bit of relief when I keep it down like this, and I support the side and sleep in this side, and uh, honestly speaking, pets understand your disability to go and be with them, to brush them, or wash their face after their food. They understand. And the way they go through the stress, that was also eating me up, because they are looking at me in a very, kind of, what do you say? See, can I do something for you? Kind of look. The way they look at me, kind of, my German Shepherd was terribly upset because she has never seen me lie down on the cot, and she's the one who's going to follow me throughout the land. All the dogs will be closed in their enclosure. They can run around in their enclosure, but I don't leave them loose because the number is more. And if they run and go through the barbed wire fencing to other land, I cannot even catch them. So they had a barricade where they were happy, but German Shepherd was always behind me when I'm watering the plants and this and that. She was always with me. So she was terribly upset, and she was just lying next to my bed, down near my cot. She was lying down, and whenever I say, ah, like that, no, she'll look at me, like that. Poor things. I tell you, animals are the best in the world. Your children may let you down. Your husband will let you down. Your kith and kin will let you down. But I'm telling you, the pets will never let you down. Pets will never let you down. So I'm a living example after the dacoity and the uterus operation and what not, after losing my child, all those things. If I was bounded, and if I was bad, if I came into a bandage, if I came into a nice life, to live with dignity, and not slip into depression, it is all because of my animals. I always say DOD God and DOG God, but I always prefer it this way: DOG dog first and then GOD God. So anyways, this MRI was inside my mind, no, MRI. So I was just one day, that day, before going to sleep, I went to Swami's photograph and told Swami, now 10 days are getting over. Now next week I'll call the cab and I'll go to Bangalore and do an MRI scan. It looks, Swami, I have to go through something else. So let me rule it out, because tomorrow, later date, everybody will say, oh, you believed in Swami and Swami couldn't do anything. As it is, they are questioning that Swami couldn't save your child, Swami couldn't save you from dacoity, Swami couldn't save you from selling the house. So many criticisms I have heard. So I told Swami, I don't want anybody to blame you for my case. I take the blame upon me. But I don't want anybody to say, oh, you're a Swami Baba devotee, what did Swami do to you? I don't want that to happen, because I know what devotion I have towards you. You know what devotion you have towards me. So I don't want that to happen, Swami. So, okay, Swami. Next week, I'll take a cab and go to Bangalore and see Dr. Parmesh and do the MRI scan, and then with the report, I'll talk to Dr. Sanjeevani, the homeopathy doctor, and with the scan, definitely he can give medicines. Homeopathy can cure. If you're interested, if you have the patience, and if you have the real value for the medicines, it cannot happen suddenly just like that. Homeopathic medicines will take a lot of time. You should have the patience. I said, Swami, I will definitely go for an MRI. And it's all your wish and will, Swami. Now let me go to sleep. And Swami, at least let me sleep nicely. I'm not able to sleep because of the pain. I need to sleep well, Swami. It's all up to you. I said that much and went off to sleep. And around 2, 3 people who all know, again I'm repeating, people who all know about Swami's miracles and Swami's ways of doing things, and Swami's interfering with so many devotees in so many ways. Everybody can understand that it is Swami who comes in, for this thing. So now people may ask, then why Swami did not help you from uterus operation? He would have avoided the uterus operation. No, it was a prolapsed uterus. So nobody could help it. Anyways, so now I went off to sleep and I slept very nicely. I did not even feel the pain. And suddenly I saw Swami coming and sitting next to me. And if you want to believe, you can believe. Or if you're thinking that I'm exaggerating, you can exaggerate. You can think I'm exaggerating. It all depends on your maturity level to understand Swami's devotion. Okay, so today Swami told me talk about the MRI. That's the reason I suddenly changed my sari and came and sat and taken this video in parts, because I cannot load everything together because my GB is gone. It will go away. So it's better to take in small snippets and put it for you all. So, it's like I saw Swami twisting my legs, my right leg, and he's folding my leg and twisting it, and he's folding this left leg and twisting it, and in the dream, I'm shouting. But see, if I had shouted or something, my dogs would have come to me and said, oh, like that they will do. So they have not come to me, they're sleeping well. And I can feel that he's twisting I'm lying on my stomach, and he's twisting and turning and twisting and turning, and he said, MRI. He said, MRI. This MRI is mind transforming instrument. Mind transforming instrument, that is Sai Baba. Come closer to me. Your MRI is done. Can you believe? And ever since that episode, I have never had the pain. I never underwent anything. But still, like Swami always says, just because I intervened and did something doesn't mean you have to ignore it. So I'm careful about lifting weights, and each time I lift, I hardly go anywhere. I take a cab, I sit in the cab. Ever since my rib fracture, doctor had told me your rib is, nodules had formed while that, see, on the rib fracture you cannot put a casting. So it has to heal on its own. Only a belt they'll give you, and each time you put the belt it starts paining, but still you have to put the belt. And my doctor had told me, you have to be very careful, Radhika, because it is taking a lot of time for the calcification. That time also I was taking only homeopathic medicines, but it took 6, 7, 8 months for my rib fracture to heal, rather to join together. So he always used to tell me, you have to be very careful. I don't say don't lift weight. Lift weight in such a way, remembering that you already had a rib fracture long back. Keep that in mind. Now this MRI, what Swami did also, Swami told me, MRI, your MRI is done. So I cannot call my homeopathy doctor and say, doctor, my MRI has done, Swami has done. They won't believe, because everybody cannot understand certain things in their life unless and until they experience it. And like Swami says, to experience that, you must be devoted to Swami. And if you want to be devoted to Swami, you have to abide by Swami. If you have to abide by Swami, you have to follow Swami's rules and regulations. If you have to follow Swami's rules and regulations, you have to go by what Swami says. If Swami says no, it is no. If Swami says yes, it is yes. It may be bad. See, I found a beautiful land one day, and I told Swami, such a beautiful land, Swami. Why not we buy this? Swami said, no. I had fallen in love with that land. Swami said no. So when Swami says no, it's no. Because he knows better, right? So this is how my MRI scan was done by Swami. So what did Swami say? Mind transformation instrument. Turn towards mind transformation instrument. That is me, Sai Amma. Sai Ma. So my mind, my soul, my mind, everything is for Swami. And I am so very happy and honored that Swami has chosen me to talk about my experiences through Vibes of Sai, which which came through it at Trivandrum through Ani, the child, the baby who I have carried on my hip, that boy. So whenever I go to Trivandrum, if Swami permits, because several times I told Swami, can I go to Trivandrum? One day Swami told me, oh, Purna Kumbhathai vechu unna varavekka porala Trivandrithula. So he knows everything. Antaryami he is. He knows everything. If somebody talks ill of me, Swami will say, don't turn your face that side. They are talking bad about you. You're doing in a very good mind. You're doing things in a very good, open and nice mind with a good intention, but they are talking very bad about you. Don't even turn back to them. So when Swami wants, we have to listen to it. So how this Vibes of Sai was formed? I didn't know. How do I know how to start a channel? I don't even know how to shoot. How does this happen? That too in Trivandrum. I was thinking maybe my niece will help me, or my brother will help me, or my sister-in-law will help me to start a channel. But can you believe how Swami choose Ani, the boy whom I carried in my lap, to do this channel? He's a blessed soul by Swami. Sai Ram.